Hi YouTubers. Apparently when I made my product review video, something went wrong and it's not getting approved, so I really just need to make it again. So this is the stuff that I found that I found was helpful. I mean, I'm still pre-op, so I don't know how this stuff tastes. But I did go on to bariatriceating.com and I found some real cool stuff. I can't remember if someone on here had kind of clued me into it or if it was something I had heard from one of my meetings. But since I didn't win, um, the sample thing, I still really didn't want to buy a huge thing. So I had the bariatric eating actually has a sample pack that you can buy, $59.99. It comes with 16 different flavors. Um, it also comes with a book and the blender ball. So here are some of the things that it came with. You have this ready to drink, a cheese. Now this one is coffee, and I don't like coffee, so that one probably I'll have a contest and someone can take that off my hands because I'm not going to drink it. This is another ready to drink one, and they're all different flavors, and they're name brand ones. And then the lean body, again, bananas and cream. They're all full servings except for there were two half servings of two different things. They gave you, one of these, so you have one of the New Way shots, and they have the different kinds, and these are the different kinds that were in here. I mean, it was not even all just protein. They also gave a low-carb chai tea, which was nice, that I can try that. The infamous dessert brand, so they have that. Then there's Biochem, so here's another brand. The nectar. Now, with the nectar, they had two different kinds that were half servings, and then they had two different kinds that were full servings. So if you're going to get it, you have to look, and it says up top it's a full or a half serving. Now, that one's a full serving, and this one is a half serving. So if you do get this, you have to look at that. Then they have Champion Nutrition, which is another kind, and of course, Way Gourmet, and it has they have 16 different flavors. So that was nice, but it also came with, and this is I actually kind of think is funny. It came with this wristband, okay, and the wristband says "Believe" on it, and it has like a little, inspirational thing with the before and after wristband. And if you're thinking about eating rice or something that is, bad for you, you're supposed to rub it or look down at it. But this is the funny part. Now look how small the wristband actually is. Look at my wrist and getting it over my hand, because it's not even like it's a clasp. I understand the idea, but if you're going to have something for bariatric patients, you have to realize bariatric patients are going to have larger than normal hands and larger than normal wrists. They should have made this, sized larger, because I don't think this is going to fit over my hand, and I'll end up putting it on the refrigerator until, I can strive for it, but until I can get it. It also came with a blender bottle, which other people have talked about. So you have this, and of course this comes off, and it comes with this blender ball inside, and you shake the thing up, and it supposedly shakes up your protein. Now, if you watched my other video, I actually like the other cup more because it has that thing at the bottom. You could stick this blender ball, because if you notice it squishes down too. You can stick this inside the bottom of that cup with the protein, and then pull it all out and dump it in and shake it yourself, and you don't have to have this big thing with you, and you can carry that all at once. So that's nice. But this came in the variety pack also. Another thing that came in the sample pack was this book, and she's been out for 6 years. There's some frequently asked questions. There's a little log in here, a nice little book. But the coolest thing about it is there's all these recipes. I don't know if you can see that. But it tells you the calories, the carbs, how many grams of protein, how much it serves, how to make it, and it's real stuff. It's like, here's chicken cacciatore. I mean, come on, I didn't think I'd ever eat chicken cacciatore again after the surgery. But it shows you exactly how to do it. And that's nice because, and it goes all the way through desserts. So it goes from appetizers to desserts, which, I don't know how to cook as a bariatric patient, so that's a nice thing. So all in all, you get, and here's the thing that they sent me, it's huge. you get this big bag, and this bag comes with it, full of stuff, and it was $60. And like I said, I would rather pay, it might seem a little expensive, but $60 for 16 samples, plus the book and the wristband and the blender ball. And I did buy another blender bottle. See this one, it's a different color. I paid $7.99 for the extra blender bottle. The book itself was like 15, so there's 20 right there just in the book and the blender bottle. And I really would rather pay a little bit more to have all those samples and try things before I bought the big honking thing of it. Now, I did buy other stuff too. I bought this Anyway protein, and the reason why I bought this is because it doesn't have any taste. So no one has complained about any kind of a taste to it, and they add it to everything. So I figure if it doesn't have a taste, I'm not going to have a problem with it. So I bought that one. The other thing I had bought, and this came in a pack of 12, were the liquid whey shots. Now I ended up getting orange. They were out of fruit punch, and they had grape flavor too, but I kind of stay away from grape because they tend to be taste artificial. So that came with a pack of 12. Now both of those products were $29.99 each. Not bad. $30. You're going to get them. Same thing. $30 at like a GNC. The other thing I bought was this liquid multivitamin. Now, some people are like, oh, you can get the Centrum, but I had heard that the Centrum can be hard on your stomach. This one is specifically formulated for bariatric patients, and they have other things that were liquid uh, vitamins, but they happened to be out of stock when I had ordered them. But this is nice because it supposedly tastes good. It smells nice, but I haven't tasted it yet. So this will be nice once I get the actual, um, I have to get into the other, you know, vitamins and things. I'm going to ask, they had liquid calcium, and I think they had liquid vitamin C. If it wasn't liquid vitamin C, then it was like a chewable tablet. But like I said, the nice thing is the vitamins they have at this site are specifically designed for bariatric patients. So it might be worth your while to, I know I don't have a lot of money, so but I would rather get something that I know is nutritious for me and pay a little bit more than maybe get something that my body would reject or I would have to take more of because, whatever I was absorbing it. So it's a nice site. I'll put the website in the corner. I think it's that corner. Um, and other people can check it out. They have other stuff there too. Like they have all kinds of like snacks and you can get recipes on there for the different kinds of proteins. They had other kinds of ready-to-drink protein. Um, the shipping costs were reasonable. It got here fairly quickly. Um, they have clothing on there too. Just check out the site. It's a nice site. No, I don't work for them, but I have scanned other sites, and this seems to be pretty comprehensive, and they give you a nice variety. Like there were I think 3 different kinds of vitamins, like vitamin lines you could have gotten and you can choose and kind of shop around and things like that. And that was nice. So hopefully someone can, benefit from this. But I did want to kind of throw this out there. It's nice to have these samples, but maybe there's a way we can do like a protein powder swap. So like if I have, we'll say that I like the berry scream a lot, and I have a big honka thing of berry scream, and you have, I don't know, berries and cream. Maybe there's a way we can get together on YouTube and be able to kind of like just throw 2 scoops into a Ziploc bag and mail them to each other. Because if you're sending each other the same amount, then shipping costs should not come into it. And that would give us an opportunity to try things before we buy a big honking thing. So some of the bariatric patients, like I would totally be willing to give up 2 of my scoops of the Anyway to try a kind that maybe I haven't tried before. So I wonder if there's a way we could like coordinate that and come together. I would just be worried about like the post office saying we're sending anthrax to each other, something crazy like that. But if anyone's interested, I think it'd be a great opportunity than saying, oh, the product reviews are great, but everyone's taste is different. And I may love the berry screen, and you were like, you know what? all these people said good stuff about it. I bet you it's wonderful, and you taste it, and you're like, blah. And you just wasted $30 on top of it when someone could have sent you, a couple servings where we could have like, just it's almost like a coupon swap where we be swapping protein. So throwing that out there, see what happens. Otherwise, that's it for my product review, and I hope everyone has a great weekend.